Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay. I just wanted to make a video because I thought it was really interesting. The guy in the middle there is C.T. Studd, and he was a famous cricketer in Victorian England, and he was a brilliant cricketer. But anyhow, he became a Christian, and he dedicated himself to mission, to being a missionary in China and Africa. And it was those are the missionaries C.T. Studd's on there. They were cricketers, as you can see, and then they'd be dressed as Chinamen and went off to be Chinese missionaries. These were Cambridge cricketers. I think they went on to play for England, and it's amazing really. But anyhow, C.T. Studd dedicated himself to mission, and he did it because of an atheist. And this tract that an atheist wrote had a powerful influence on me as well. The atheist wrote this, and this is what C.T. read. It is said, "Did I firmly believe, as millions say they do, that the knowledge and practice of religion in this life influences destiny in another, religion would mean to me everything. I would cast away all earthly enjoyments as dross, earthly cares as follies, and earthly thoughts and feelings as vanity. Religion would be my first waking thought, my last image before sleep sank me into unconsciousness. I would labour in its cause alone. I would take thought for the tomorrow of eternity alone. I would esteem one soul gained for heaven worth a life of suffering. Earthly consequences should never stay my hand, nor seal my lips. Earth, its joys and its griefs would occupy no moment of my thoughts. I would strive to look upon eternity alone and on the immortal souls around me, soon to be everlastingly happy or everlastingly miserable. I would go forth to the world and preach it in season and out of season, and my text would be, what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" Mr. Studd said, after reading this, "I at once saw that this was truly consistent Christian life, and when I looked back upon my own life, I saw how inconsistent it had been. I therefore determined that from that time forth my life should be consistent, and I set myself to know what God's will for me. But this time I am determined not to consult with flesh and blood, but just waiting until God should show me." And then he became a missionary through reading that. And I've read that while I was on retreat, and it's just blown my mind, and I want to be like C.T. Studd and dedicate my life to preaching the gospel. So the atheist who wrote that has had a big impact on my life. So basically that's how atheism has changed my life. An amazing story about an atheist writing a tract that actually sent C.T. Studd to give his life for mission, and also me. Thank you for listening, and take care. So I hope everyone who knows the Lord is dedicated to mission, and as an atheist I hope that you come to know the Lord and dedicate your life to mission too. God bless.